Page 241, Alexander's Ragtime Band. A real fun piece to play if you can play it. It's an ensemble. Three-part ensemble. Parts 1, 2, and 3, they're labeled, okay. All the parts are concert-keyed instruments. Let's look this over. It says it's in 3 parts. Parts 1, 2, and 3 of the music. But if you look at the middle part, there are 2 notes sometimes. Well, if you're playing an instrument that can only play 1 note at a time, then you need 2 people. So you actually going to need 4 people in that case. But if you're playing a part that can play 2 notes at the same time, like a string instrument, a violin or whatever, then one person could play both parts. So whether you have 3 or 4 people, whatever. And you can have more people than that anyway, because they can be playing the same part. You can have more than 1 person. Except maybe the piano. I don't recommend more than 1 piano on it. Your job, I guess, is to play the piano part. But you need to hear and know what the other parts sound like. So you know how your part fits in with them. Because you're not playing a solo, you got to fit in with them. So we'll just do it that way. It's a 1 flat, 4/4 time signature. Let's do the melody here. 2, 3, 2, 3. 2, 3, 3. You turn the page, that's okay. And it looks like even the top part's in 2 voices. So if you have a wind instrument or something, you're going to need 2 of them. Parts 1 and 2, and they're going to play that. But a string instrument could do them both. Then the middle part, let's see what it is. It's here. And you can play this with 2 hands if you want. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1. It's like a counter melody going on here. So I go through and play the second part all the way through. Then we do the piano part, and it's just broken. It's here. Oops, sorry. You got to fill in the blanks. Well, just play the chords. 7, B flat, you're just going through playing that part. However, let's go ahead and play the rest of the piano part, because you got to fill it in. This is a situation where maybe you have an arrangement of 2 parts or whatever for a couple string instruments or whatever, and you have to make up the accompaniment for the piano. Well, this is something you can do. And then measure 9 is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Change the accompaniment because the atmosphere of the melody changed, huh? And then here, same thing. 2, 3, 3, 4. And then we go back to the same style we had at the beginning here. F. B flat. Or. See which notes you're playing, it's up to you. What seems to fit better with what the other parts are doing. F7. The bass is the same. I just added the E flat. They give you the notes here. Make sure you understand the chord. It's a G sharp diminished chord with a B on the bottom. G sharp is here. Remember, a diminished chord is 2 minor thirds, here and here. And the G sharp's on the bottom. The B's on the bottom, excuse me. That one's go here. So it's here. The left hand's playing the B. That is the G sharp diminished. With the B on the bottom means the left hand's going to do that. Whichever. Because you can play a different version in the right hand. And then F. They changed the rhythm again because it's a slide. We're kind of winding it up. Same right. G minor, C minor. You get the idea. You're changing the pattern you're using in the accompaniment to fit the style of the music. And because at the beginning it was this, and you're doing this for that time, But then on the next page, I'll change. This different. So we change the accompaniment. We're just doing that. Reinforcing the natural accent. And then a pickup. Whatever it is. And we're going to keep that same style all the way until measure 17. When it goes back to this, then we go back to what we were doing at the beginning. And then at the end, they're telling you the style they want you to play, because otherwise you might keep that same style going through, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just they are suggesting a different style of accompaniment at the end. Yeah. Now, if you have music like this with this page turn in it, you got to be able to make that page turn without messing it up. It's not too hard here because measure 9 and 10 and so forth, you're only playing on the first beat of the measure. So in that case, you could, if you had to, you play this. Can you change it right quick? If not, then change this maybe to an extended version, F sharp or an F major. Do this, change it with the right hand, and then when you get done with that, you can go back to doing whatever. But the rhythm's got to stay steady. You have to work out the page turn. Just make sure you don't mess up the other players because you turned the page and you hesitated or you got off. No fair, naughty, don't do that.